Lexington Humane Society welcomed pups from across central Kentucky for this year's Mutt Strut, a dog-friendly 1-mile fun walk in Coldstream Park. This year's event hosted multiple vendors from local businesses, encouraging dog owners to shop, snack, and enjoy the wonderful sunshine with their furry companions. One table even featured Smooch the Pooch, accepting donations in return for puppy kisses.
It's gotten bigger and bigger every single year, and it's just a fun way to spend your day. I mean, who doesn't want to come to a beautiful park, hang out with hundreds of dogs, shop some local vendors, and just support a good cause?
The walk is meant to raise awareness and donations for the Lexington Humane Society, whose mission is to advocate, educate, and promote the compassionate treatment of animals. Each year, the Humane Society takes care of almost 5,000 animals. There were even dogs up for adoption at the event, encouraging pet owners to adopt a new friend.
We also have lots of foster dogs walking around, so if people are thinking about adopting a dog but not sure, they can come and visit with them.
Banana, one of the kissing booth contestants, came to the LHS shelter just a few weeks ago with a severely broken leg. The vet made the tough decision to amputate to give Banana a more fruitful life.
It's thanks to donations that go directly to our Second Chances program that we can do these surgeries to save animals like Banana.
In Lexington, wishing you a positively good day. Alexa Minton, WKYT.